morning, everybody. Welcome to general session for September the 8th. We'll begin with the pledge led by Commissioner O'Grady.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I hope we're all ready after a long weekend of activities for Labor Day weekend, and we need approval of the minutes of August 20, August 27, September 3rd, 2015 briefing.
Move approval of those minutes.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded in voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Minutes have been approved.
Okay, the engineer.
Resolution number 668-15, replacement or rehabilitation of various bridges and structures in Franklin County, Ohio, declared necessary.
Good morning, Commissioners. My name is Cornell Robertson, representing County Engineer Dean Ringel. Commissioners, this resolution declares 3 bridges necessary for rehabilitation or replacement. Those bridges are Agler Road over Alum Creek, Boar Road over Patzer Ditch, and Refugee Road over Big Walnut Creek. This resolution will allow the county engineer to hire consultants to prepare those plans and to enter into agreements as necessary with other agencies.
Move approval of 668-15.
Second.
Moved and seconded in voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 668-15 has been adopted.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. The Sheriff's Office.
Resolution number 669-15, authorizing the acceptance of federal Homeland Security funds from the 2014 State of Ohio Homeland Security Program Law Enforcement Grant and the continuation of a full-time position in the Sheriff's Rotary Fund in the amount of $70,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. How are you doing?
Morning. Good.
Good. My name is Albert Smith. I'm the Budget Manager for the Franklin County Sheriff's Office. This resolution authorizes the acceptance of federal Homeland Security funds through the State of Ohio to continue funding a Buckeye State Sheriff's Association liaison deputy. This deputy will be stationed at the Ohio Department of Public Safety Strategic Analysis Information Center and will be charged with keeping all 88 county sheriffs informed of important security information that may impact their region. Pending any questions, I ask for approval of this resolution.
Move approval of 669-15.
I'll second. And Albert, I saw in the grant that if this position doesn't get grant funding, the position goes away. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Moved and seconded.
Or swallow, taken over into the sheriff's
Taken over.
existing.
Yeah,
Right.
Existing general
Right, right.
funds. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, that's okay.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 669-15 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you, Albert. Court of Common Pleas, General Division.
Resolution number 670-15, authorizing the transfer of general fund appropriations for the purchase of capital equipment.
Sorry about that. Good morning, Commissioners. Jennifer Goodman, Director for the Common Pleas Court. And with me is Lori Francescan. She's the Chief Probation Officer for our Adult Probation Department.
The new.
Yes,
The
recently
new.
appointed. Good morning.
Welcome.
This first resolution, Commissioners, transfers appropriation to our capital equipment line item for the purchase of a kiosk. This kiosk will be used with our new jury management software program and will allow the jurors to request a ticket to get out of the parking garage with the cost being deducted from their per diem. So this kiosk will be customized for the specific size of tickets that PFM uses, and then the jurors will be able to park in one of the 2 commissioners' garages.
And where will the kiosk be placed?
In the jury management office, or the jury commission.
Right.
Right, so they'll use their barcode off of their summons, and then it'll, charge back to the software. And,
Oh, that's great.
which is our #1 request from all jurors.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, yeah.
Move approval of 670-15.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting. Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 670-15 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Resolution number 671-15, authorizing a contract with the Ohio Department of Rehabilitation and Justice Reinvestment Probation Improvement and Incentive Grant Program in the amount of $2,300,000.
This resolution is a renewal of our continuation funds provided by the Probation Improvement and Incentive Grant. This grant's developed for probation departments to reduce recidivism as well as divert offenders from prison. The continuation dollars fund 2 positions within the grant, as well as some treatment services, and there's an addition of $1.3 million that is being granted to us to create a medically assisted treatment program. So this will be a collaborative effort between the probation department, the Alvis House, and OSU Talbot Hall, and will provide not only detox services, but the medical treatment of the providing Vivitrol in most cases, and as well as residential services for the probationers, and that is in an effort to address the increase in opiate addiction that we've seen with probationers. So we're excited about this new initiative. We certainly have seen an influx in this challenge, and so this will give us a resource to serve at minimum 150 probationers over an 18-month period.
Move approval of 671.15.
I'll second, and this has been, this increase in the funding for this grant, as we affectionately call the PIG grant.
Yes.
And nobody
We do too.
knows what that means, but you, is really terrific, and we're thrilled to be working with you on it.
We're excited too. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 671-15 has been adopted.
Thank you. Public Defender's Office.
Resolution number 672-15, authorizing a one-year contract between the City of Columbus, the Franklin County Board of Commissioners, and the Franklin County Public Defender Commission in the amount of $1,300,268.
Good morning, Commissioners. Christy Clarizio, representing the Franklin County Public Defender's Office. This is the 2015 contract between the City of Columbus, Franklin County Public Defender Commission, and the Franklin County Board of Commissioners to provide legal services to indigent persons in the Franklin County Municipal Court. The total estimated cost for services in this program this year is $5,121,083. It's estimated that 60% of these cases in Muni Court this year will be state charge misdemeanors. This estimate is based on the actuals from 2014. The cost to the county is estimated to be $3,072,650 before state reimbursement, and after the reimbursement, the county's obligation is estimated to be $1,720,684. 40% of the cases in the Muni Court in this year will be city charges, a cost to the city in the amount of $2,048,433, and it's estimated that after the 44% state reimbursement and the reconciliation amount from 2014 of $153,146, the city's obligation today and the amount of the contract is the $1,300,268. Pending any questions, I request your approval of this resolution.
Move approval of 672.15.
So with all the numbers that you had cited, our obligation is the $1,300,268 is the county's.
That's the city's obligation. We'll be invoicing the city that amount. The $1,720,684 is the estimated county portion after state reimbursement.
So our resolution, though,
Is to contract with the city.
is
That's right,
our
contract, yeah.
resolution to contract
Yeah.
with the city.
Yes,
Got
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Okay. Aye.
Moved and seconded voting.
Oh, second.
Okay. Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 672-15 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Law Library.
Resolution number 673-15, allowing the law library to enter into a 3-year contract with Westlaw for government select access in the amount of $87,568.41.
Good morning, Commissioners. Angela Baldry, Director of the Law Library. This first resolution today is a renewal contract with Westlaw for 3-year service for the staff of the library. It's locked in at a 3% annual increase Pending any questions, I request authorization.
Move approval of 673.15.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady, Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 673-15 has been adopted. Resolution number 674-15, allowing the law library to enter into a 3-year contract with Westlaw for the library management arrangement in the amount of $402,252.
This resolution is a new contract with Westlaw for our print resources. Historically, print resources increase about 12% every year. By entering into this 3-year contract, we're locking that in at 5%. Again, pending any questions, I would ask approval.
Move approval of 674.15.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 674-15 has been adopted. Resolution number 675-15, authorizing a supplemental appropriation for continuing operations.
This resolution is an increase in appropriations due to several factors. One, when we did our budget last year, we had not received a proposal from the county data center. It was this was our first year into the data center, so we under budgeted that. Also, the Law Library Resources Board has charged me this year with increasing our print collection due to some comebacks that were made several years ago. So we just had some regular unexpected increases this year in print.
Everybody has.
Yeah. And we have, now that we're finishing the full year with the data board, we're correcting those errors for next year's budget.
Move approval of 675.15.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 675-15 has been adopted.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Job and Family Services.
Resolution number 676-15, approving 18 subaward agreements for youth after-school programs in the amount of $2,244,020.64.
Good morning, Commissioners. Lance Porter, representing Job and Family Services. With this resolution, an estimated 1,265 TANF-eligible youth between the ages of 5 and 18 will be able to take part in 18 elementary and middle school after-school programs. Programs are designed to provide the youth with academic enrichment activities, social and emotional development, as well as parent engagement. And the 18 vendors that we have here are the same that we've had in previous years. Pending any questions, I'd ask for the approval of this resolution.
Move approval of 676.15.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady, Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 676-15 has been adopted. Resolution number 677-15, authorizing a contract extension with Acme Enterprise Incorporated, Best Choice Transportation LLC, Bobcat Radio Services Incorporated, and Super Shuttle for non-emergency transportation net services for recipients of Franklin County Department of Job and Family Services in the amount of $2,040,000.
Commissioners, this non-emergency transportation contract is the only 2-year extension for this. The same vendors, Acme Enterprise, Best Choice, Bobcat Radio, and Super Shuttle, will be participating, and we're happy to report that the original contract terms, conditions, and rates remain the same as the original contract bid. Pending any questions, we'd ask for the approval of this resolution.
Move approval of 677.15.
Second.
These are vendors we've been doing business with.
Absolutely.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady, Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 677-15 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Before you leave, Lance, with the first resolution we did, do our residents have to register for their kids for these programs, for the after-school programs? And if so, how do they do that?
Yes, they do. They could contact them directly. We could put on our website the actual vendors and how to reach them. A lot of them are repeat, so they've been with this program for some
Right.
time, so it's just a matter. But for new people, we can list that on the website so they can contact the vendors.
That would be helpful.
We'll do that.
Thank you. Office on Aging.
Resolution number 678-15, authorizing a contract extension with Crosby Drugs Incorporated for nutritional supplements in the amount of $375,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tony Carroll, representing the Office on Aging. This resolution represents the last extension for a contract that we competitively bid through the purchasing department. And these are our nutritional supplement products for folks that are need those for their nutrition. and we request approval.
Move approval of 67815.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 678-15 has been adopted. Resolution number 679-15, authorizing a contract extension with Crosby Drugs Incorporated for durable medical equipment in the amount of $60,000.
Commissioners, this is a similar contract, and actually, we bid these all together, and we'll be bidding them again next year. But this is the final one-year extension for durable medical equipment, specifically equipment that cannot be provided by Medicare or Medicaid, and that is needed for health and safety purposes for our clients.
Move approval of 67915.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 679-15 has been adopted. Resolution number 680-15, approving a contract extension with Duraline Medical Products Incorporated for incontinence supplies in the amount of $950,000.
Again, Commissioners, this is the last and final extension of this contract, which provides a variety of incontinence supplies and incontinence products for our clients.
Move approval of 68015.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 680-15 has been adopted. Resolution number 681-15, authorizing contracts with 25 contractors for senior options medical support transportation, lift and non-lift services in the amount of $7,500,000.
Commissioners, this is a new contract that we just rebid. We have 25 vendors. The majority of them are folks we've been doing business with for quite a while. We do have 3 new providers in our list, Bobcat Taxi, Heritage Day Health, and PDQ Transportation. We've done all of our pre-certification visits and documented that everyone meets our standards, and so we would ask that we enter into agreement with these vendors for transportation.
These are also vendors that not only do you do business with annually, although you have a couple new ones, we do business with them in the
Correct.
Job and Family Services, with
DD.
Board of Developmental Disabilities. So these are all very familiar.
Correct.
Business firms and companies.
Right.
Move approval of 68115.
I'll second that. And Tony, don't you do services, customer service surveys
Correct.
to make sure that everything is okay? And then you check at periods in the contract period to make sure that everything is going okay?
We do. And we also have a system whereby it's called our provider feedback. That's our inter-office quality improvement or quality assurance process. So if we do have a senior complain, case manager electronically gets that to our QI people, gets the nature of the complaint. I had to wait too long, or the taxi was dirty, and,
Yeah.
And then we try to work with those, and, but what will happen over time, if a particular vendor is always late and the taxis are always dirty, case managers won't be sending a lot of people their way, so.
Right.
That usually gets somebody's attention and clean up those taxis.
Does that information also go to JFS so that you two can coordinate, or could it?
It could. We could certainly look into doing that. I think our volume's a little bit higher than theirs, but
Right.
again, my assumption is that the vendors they're using, which are some similar ones to ours, are vendors that they've had good success with also.
Well, and they're serving our clients, so it's important to us that they're taking care of, whether it's an aging with our senior population,
agree.
or the kids, or the folks that they're serving. We need to make sure that they're being taken care of. So we do a good job of monitoring that, I know. But then beyond that, these are good contracts. So if a transportation firm or somebody gets one of these, they want to perform, they want to do a good job, and
You're absolutely right.
be happy.
Right.
Ensure that we're happy with them,
Right.
because they're good
Right.
contracts.
Sure.
Correct.
So.
Yeah, I would agree.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner O'Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 681-15 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Tony.
Sanitary engineers.
Resolution number 682-15, approval of plans and authorization to publicly advertise for bids for the construction of the sanitary District 4 water system valve replacement project in the amount of $1,992,778.
Good morning, Commissioners. Stephen Renner with the Sanitary Engineering Office. This, as the clerk has already mentioned, this bid is for us to be able to go out and advertise and publicly bid this project. This is a much-needed project to replace some hydrants and valves in the Sanitary District Number 4 service area. We will be replacing 165 hydrants, adding 9. And also replacing 242 valves.
Fantastic. This has been a long time coming. Move approval of 682-15.
Second.
Moved to second voting, Commissioner Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 682-15 has been adopted.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Economic Development and Planning.
Resolution number 683-15, accepting a compensation agreement with the City of Hilliard concerning the extension of the Mill West Tax Increment Financing District.
Good morning, Commissioners. Director James Schimmer from Economic Development and Planning, joined at the dais by Alex Barris this morning. Commissioners, we have a resolution that will accept a compensation agreement that we've negotiated with the City of Hilliard regarding the extension of the Mill West Tax Incentive Financing District. Commissioners, as you know, Hickory Chase, a major development in Hilliard, had been stalled for actually, I'd say, a number of years. That project has moved forward. It has a large number of infrastructure improvements that are still needed to make the project move forward. And as part of that project, one of the things that we were approached by the City of Hilliard on was to move forward with a extension of the TIF district to provide those public improvements. And that is an important part about this TIF that I want to reiterate, is that these dollars are spent on public improvements. These are sidewalks, streets, and other infrastructure improvements that the public benefits from, but also allows leveraging of private dollars to make the project happen. In this case, approximately $124 million will be spent from the private sector on completing the project. I was on medical leave this summer. Alex did a fine job in negotiating this agreement, and I wanted him to take you through the development agreement.
Morning, Commissioners. So in June, you acted legislatively to allow us to work on a compensation agreement with the City of Hilliard per the Ohio Revised Code statute. The parameters of the proposed compensation agreement are as follows. In years 1 through 10, our social service levy agencies receive 25% of the pilots from the TIF project, which is just going along with the original TIF compensation district of the 10-year 75%. Starting after year 2017, social service levy agencies will receive 32% from years 11 through 30, approximately $40,000 in funds going back to, additional funds going back to our social service levy agencies. This allows for the additional financing for the public improvements, but also balances with our social service levy agencies. So pending any questions, ask for your approval.
And Alex, in a typical TIF, not like the ones we've been doing of late, how would that typically go?
Well, you generally, municipalities on a 30-year TIF are looking for 100% of all the additional real property improvements from the levy agencies completely going to public improvements,
Right.
without that additional revenue, any additional revenue coming back to social service levy agencies. So this is a way to balance that, to keep social services well-funded as well.
So we've been able to recover some of that money to go to all of our levy agencies, and the communities that we're working with have been willing to work with us on on this,
Right.
so this
Commissioner-
is what's so great.
David Meeks is the development director from Hilliard. He's in the audience, but he may want to talk a little bit about the development project itself. It will have
absolutely.
some residential in it, and therefore will impact some of our levy
Which
agencies.
is great. Good morning, David.
Morning, Commissioners. The Hickory Chase development, as you know, has been stalled for many, many years. It was one of the largest foreclosures in the country for a project of its type. It started out as a 1,500-unit senior continuing care retirement community.
Right.
After they got all the bond situation and everything worked out, the community was sold to a group of investors out of California. Earlier this year, we rezoned the property, which now includes, we've dropped the senior component from 1,500 units down to 301 units. We have added 501 units of multifamily workforce housing, as we prefer to call it over in Hilliard, and the rest is for medical commercial development on the balance of the 88-acre parcel. We also have about 100 and some acres surrounding the parcel that will also be impacted by all the infrastructure that we put in, the water, the sewer, the roads. And once the Hickory Chase question is answered, we expect that development around the parcel will occur rather quickly. In fact, we're already getting inquiries now that the property has been sold. So it's just a matter of stabilizing the TIF with new development projections based on the new development model.
You guys already did the 10-year 75. That's done. Now this is for the additional 20.
Yes, this would extend the Tremont Club TIF, which contributes to all of that.
Great. Well, as I tell these guys all the time, this is in my backyard. I watch this daily, as I know you do when you drive through the area, but it'll be great. And the residents of Hilliard will be ecstatic, I'm sure, to see this thing finally moving. So, good work. It's been a
Thank
while,
you.
but good work.
Thank you.
Move approval of 68315.
Ken, you're sitting on the Hickory Chase advisory
Commissioner Brown, Commissioner O'Grady, yes. I'm a member of the Hickory Chase Board of Trustees, and I've been sitting on their community authority for a number of years. So I am genuinely excited to see this proceed forward. I think it's going to be a real quality development within the city of Hilliard, and it's going to help just bring that whole corridor together where it's located.
Excellent. I second.
Thank you.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 683-15 has been adopted.
Great.
Thank you for your consideration, Commissioners.
Thanks, guys.
Public Facilities Management.
Resolution number 684-15, authorizing the recycling of information technology equipment declared as obsolete by the Franklin County Automatic Data Processing Board.
Good morning.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jim Goodnow with Public Facilities Management. Periodically, we are asked by the Data Processing Board to help them dispose of obsolete IT equipment. This is one of those actions. It's an action in keeping with the sustainable policies and practices of this board, including in keeping with our zero landfill policy. If you have any questions, if not, I'd like to proceed with your approval to dispose of this IT e-waste.
Move approval of 68415.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady.
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 684-15 has been adopted. Resolution number 685-15, declaring personal property as unneeded, obsolete, or unfit and not needed for public use and authorizing the sale of said items via internet auction.
Well, on that same line as the last resolution, Commissioners, periodically our agency comes into possession of some obsolete equipment that's no longer needed by agencies, and we'd ask for your permission to dispose of this using the internet auction route, where you can go to www.govdeals.com and anybody can bid on these types of items.
Move approval of 68515.
Second.
Moved and second voting, Commissioner O'Grady. Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 685-15 has been adopted.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Human Resources.
Resolution number 686-15, authorizing the county administrator to enter into a memorandum of understanding with Franklin County Emergency Management and Homeland Security Agency for Human Resources Services in the amount of $39,208.
Morning, Commissioner. Darrell Johnson, representing Robert Young, Director of Human Resources. This is a one-year position with the option for 2 additional years. It will be a 60-40 split, in terms of the funding coming from the Board of Commissioners and the Homeland Security Agency. Position will be reporting dually between both offices, and pending any questions, we ask for your approval of this resolution.
Move approval of 686-15.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 686-15 has been adopted.
Other than that, we just have personnel action, so thank you very much.
Okay. Resolution number 687-15, approving personnel actions.
Move approval of 687-15.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 687-15 has been adopted.
Purchasing.
Good morning.
Resolution number 688-15, authorizing a contract with Ohio Graphico Incorporated, DBA Graphico, for the purchase and installation of 2 offset duplicators and the removal of the existing equipment in the amount of $105,483.05.
Good morning, Commissioners. Chris Johnson, representing Director Carl Cuthbert in the Franklin County Purchasing Department. Resolution before you requests your approval for the purchase of 2 offset duplicators, related equipment, training, and a maintenance agreement. The duplicators are replacing 2 existing duplicators that are difficult to maintain, and replacement parts are no longer available. And in addition, the new equipment should provide improved productivity and improved quality printing. And pending any questions, we request your approval.
Move approval of 688-15.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 688-15 has been adopted. Resolution number 689-15, approving purchases for various Franklin County agencies in the amount of $1,311,304.88.
The resolution before you requests your approval of 104 purchase orders. The purchase orders have been pre-certified as to the availability of funds by the county auditor, and pending any questions, we request your approval.
Move approval of 689-15.
Second.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 689-15 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Board of Commissioner resolution.
Resolution number 690-15, appointing Terrence Williams to the Columbus Regional Airport Board of Trustees.
Good morning, Commissioners. Eric Janis, Deputy Administrator. Reminder, this is a joint appointment with the City of Columbus. They are also supportive, so pending any questions, would recommend approval.
Move approval of 690-15.
I'll second that, and I think he'll be a great addition.
Moved and seconded voting, Commissioner Grady,
Aye.
Commissioner Brown.
Aye.
Resolution number 690-15 has been adopted.
Thank you.
Thank you. Journalizations.
Yes, I have one. Case number Annex-EXP2-28-15, an expedited Type 2 annexation petition, Annex EXP2-28-15, filed with the Franklin County Economic Development and Planning Department on September 1st, 2015. The petition is requesting to annex 0.687 plus or minus acres from Jackson Township to the city of Grove City. The petition will be considered by the Board of Commissioners on October the 6th, 2015. Site number 3811 Mayfair Drive, excuse me, site number 160-001371.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody have anything else? Okay, we are adjourned. Have a wonderful week, everybody.